Do you believe that even the weakest orchids can be revived? Welcome to Daily Orchids. Today, I will reveal an extremely simple but surprisingly effective secret to help orchids with root rot or weak roots quickly recover, whether the flowers have just faded or have been cared for improperly. Recently, due to the heavy and prolonged rainy weather, this orchid has been left in the pot for too long. As a result, the roots are severely rotten, and the rot has even spread to the base and leaves at the base of the plant. Rotten leaves are where many harmful fungi and bacteria gather. Therefore, the first and most important step is to immediately remove rotten or discolored leaves. This helps prevent the disease from spreading and creates conditions for the plant to recover faster. Next, we will carefully check the root system of the plant. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to support me and not miss any useful orchid care tips. We are happy to accompany you on your journey to nurture and conquer the beauty of orchids. If you see any roots that are soft, dark in color, or have a strange smell, it is a sign that the roots are damaged and need to be removed immediately. These roots are no longer able to absorb water or nutrients, and if not treated early, the rot will spread to the entire root, making it very difficult for the plant to recover. As you can see, most of the roots and lower part of the plant have rotted completely. So, I will use a pair of sharp, sterilized scissors to cut off all the damaged roots and stems, leaving only the upper part of the stem and the healthy green leaves. This remaining part after pruning will be an important foundation for the plant to recover and regenerate new roots. Next, I will thoroughly clean the entire plant with clean water. This will help to completely wash away any remaining rot, dirt, fungus, and bacteria on the stem and leaves, leaving the plant cleaner and more ventilated, reducing the risk of reinfection. Which country are you watching this video from? Leave a comment below to let me know. It's great that we can connect and share our passion for orchids from all over the world. After cleaning, I will place the plant in a cool, lightly lit place, allowing it to dry naturally and stabilize after the pruning process before proceeding with the disinfection step. To disinfect orchids, I use baking soda, a very safe and effective ingredient in sterilization. I take 1 teaspoon of baking soda and dissolve it in 1 liter of clean water, then stir well until the solution is completely dissolved. Next, I let the solution rest for about 15 minutes to stabilize the ingredients, helping to increase the sterilization effect when used on orchids. After letting the solution settle for about 15 minutes, I will soak the entire orchid stem in the baking soda solution for 30 minutes. This step helps to completely remove any remaining fungi and bacteria on the surface of the stem and cuts, and also deep cleans without harming the plant. After 30 minutes of soaking, I will lift the orchid out of the solution. At this point, the plant is completely cleaned, pathogens and bacteria have been removed, and is ready for the recovery step with organic fertilizer, helping the plant to take new roots and regain vitality. The first ingredient I use in my organic orchid fertilizer today is an orange. I'm going to cut the peel off the orange, and you might be surprised, but orange peels contain vitamin C and antioxidants, which help boost the plant's immune system, prevent fungi and bacteria from attacking the roots, stems, and leaves, and help the plant recover quickly from damage. Next, I will cut the orange peel into small pieces so that during the processing, nutrients such as calcium, potassium, and magnesium can be released to the maximum. Thanks to that, when we use this solution to care for orchids, the plants will absorb nutrients better, the roots will grow stronger, and the recovery effect will reach the most optimal level. After cutting the orange peel into small pieces, I will put the whole thing in a blender to blend it very finely, to make the most of the nutrients in each orange peel fiber. Next, I add 500 milliliters of clean water to the blender. This amount of water helps support the blending process, and at the same time helps to evenly extract nutrients such as vitamins, calcium, potassium, and natural essential oils. When you start to feel the gentle, pleasant aroma of orange peel, it is a sign that the solution has reached perfection. Next, I use a fine sieve to filter out the pulp, keeping only the clear juice. This helps the solution become cleaner, more permeable, and when used to care for orchids, the nutrients will be absorbed much faster and more effectively. The next ingredient in today's recipe is rice. Rice is a very familiar ingredient, but few people know that it contains a lot of starch, B vitamins, and minerals such as iron, zinc, and magnesium. These are all great sources of nutrients to help orchids recover their vitality. I use 3 tablespoons of rice and 500 milliliters of clean water. Then stir well to help the nutrients start to dissolve in the water. Next, I let this solution rest for about 30 minutes to create conditions for the starch and minerals in the rice to be extracted to the maximum. After 30 minutes, the nutrients in the rice have dissolved into the water, creating a solution rich in starch and natural minerals. Next, I filter this rice water and combine it with the orange peel water that we collected earlier, completely removing the residue to make the solution clearer and purer. This combination will create a perfect organic fertilizer, helping to stimulate healthy root growth, quickly restore the plant, and increase the natural resistance of the orchid. Finally, I stir the mixture well and let it rest for about 15 minutes for the nutrients to stabilize and blend completely before using it on the plant. After 15 minutes, the 2 nutrients have completely blended together, forming a homogeneous and stable solution. At this point, the mixture is ready to use, a natural organic nutrient source, helping to restore weak orchids, stimulate young roots to grow, and regenerate the vitality of the entire plant. In this step, I use a soft cotton pad, evenly soaked in the mixed nutrient solution. Then, I gently wipe both sides of the orchid leaves. This not only helps the leaves absorb nutrients directly, but also cleans dirt and mold on the surface. When done correctly, the leaves will become greener, healthier, and this is also a way to help the plant recover quickly while preventing the disease from returning. After wiping all the leaves, I will soak the base of the orchid in the nutrient solution for about 30 minutes. This step helps the remaining roots absorb the organic nutrients directly, while stimulating the formation of new young roots. After 30 minutes, I took the orchid out of the solution and prepared for the next step in the recovery process. During the soaking time, the plant has absorbed a sufficient amount of nutrients, helping to reactivate the root system and promote the natural regeneration process. Thanks to that, the vitality of the plant begins to be restored from the inside. Next, I use cinnamon powder to apply to the cuts on the orchid stem. Cinnamon powder is a natural ingredient with a very strong antiseptic effect, helping to prevent fungal diseases from entering and quickly drying and healing wounds. Once finished, I will place the plant in a cool, lightly lit place to rest for about a day, allowing the plant tissues to completely shrink before placing the plant in a natural recovery environment. Here, I use a large plastic can to recycle as a recovery environment for the orchid. I cut off the top of the can, then punched many small holes around the stem to increase ventilation and help moisture circulate easily. Next, I will spread a layer of clean, disinfected moss on the bottom of the plastic can. This layer of moss will act as a substrate to retain moisture and ventilation. while also creating a soft foundation for the orchid roots to cling to and grow during the recovery period. After a day of rest, I will put the orchid in the recovery environment that we have prepared earlier. Next, I water a small amount of nutrient solution from orange peel and rice to add necessary nutrients. Help the plant recover quickly and stimulate the growth of young roots. To protect the orchid from insects and the outside environment, I use another plastic can, also with many ventilation holes, placed on top of the plant. During this period, the plant should be placed in a cool place with gentle light, both to help the plant gradually adapt to the environment and to speed up the recovery process and develop new roots. After 5 weeks, we will lift the plant to check the recovery process. As you can see, the new leaves are starting to grow lushly, reaching straight up to catch the sunlight, while the old leaves are also gradually becoming shiny and firm again, showing that the plant is recovering very well. In particular, the plant has grown a lot of young roots, all of which are big, round, white, and healthy. These young roots are a clear testament to the plant's vitality. They absorb water and nutrients more effectively, helping the plant grow stronger, more sustainably, and prepare for the future flowering stage. Currently, the plant is in its strongest growth stage, so this is the ideal time to transfer the plant to a new growing medium, where it can grow long-term and stably. Now, I will plant the orchid in a pot that has been designed with many drainage and ventilation holes, helping the substrate stay dry and the roots to breathe better. To keep the plant balanced and protect the young growing roots, I use 2 small iron rods, bent into a U shape, and then gently inserted into the mouth of the pot. These rods will support the leaves of the plant, helping the plant stand firmly, avoiding tilting, and at the same time creating an open space around the base for the young roots to develop smoothly and spread faster. Next, I will put larger pieces of pine bark at the bottom of the pot to increase the air circulation and drainage capacity of the growing medium. Thanks to its high air permeability, pine bark helps air circulate continuously around the roots, minimizing water stagnation that causes root rot. Then, I spread a thin layer of moss on top. This moss layer will support the young roots, help the roots quickly adapt to the new environment, and keep moisture stable in the first days of replanting. Next, I gently place the orchid in the middle of the pot, aligning so that the stem is straight and balanced. I use 2 small clamps to fix the leaves to the 2 supporting iron bars, helping to keep the tree's shape stable, avoiding shaking the roots when watering or in strong winds. Finally, I add a thin layer of moss around the base and young roots. This will help retain moisture, protect the newly forming roots, and create a favorable environment for the plant to grow stronger in the next stage. At this stage, I continue to use a nutrient solution made from rice and orange peel to care for the newly planted orchid, helping the plant to be fully nourished during the early stages of growth. You should maintain the use of this solution periodically every 2 weeks to provide a stable supply of natural minerals and vitamins, helping the roots to grow strongly, the leaves to be green and shiny, and the plant to sprout new buds soon. On normal days, we only need to lightly mist with clean water about once every 2 days. This helps maintain the ideal humidity for the substrate, while helping the orchid adapt well to the new environment without being waterlogged or dehydrated. From an orchid with rotten roots, withered, but with just a little patience, a little meticulousness and love for the plant, now the plant is green again. Young roots grow white and plump, and new leaf buds are growing full of vitality. That shows us that, in the world of plants, as in life, with just a little will to live, any revival can happen. Thank you for accompanying me on this little journey. If you find the video useful, please subscribe to the channel to continue to discover more secrets of caring for, restoring, and nurturing beautiful orchid pots. I wish you all to always maintain your passion, patience, and faith, so that every day, your orchid garden will bloom with a new color of life.